Biafra, superstars, media.
My people now how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending for where you listen to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazinam Kano. May God bless, 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 may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra, USB, His Excellency, ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Choco, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra has come, in your hands Biafra will be safe, and in your hands, not that Biafra has come, the people of Biafra will rejoice. When I say the people, I mean the men, the women, the children, the old, the young, the sick, the mild, the meek, the gentle, the civilized and the uncivilized, the civilized and the uncivilized, those born in Biafra and those born in the bite of Biafra. We shall all come together under one voice, under one accord, under one union, under one government, and under one God, to scream for Hallelujah Day, the day that the God of Biafra has made. Above all, I want to say may God bless Her Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Madam, we love you, we appreciate you, we thank you. I can see the good jobs you're doing already. The works in your hand, they're enormous. But we are doing a great job. We thank you for making sure that the printing press has given us, a specimen of our Biafran currency, a J and a Jima. Madam, kudos for the job you're doing. We thank you for making sure some of our cabinet members were at the court place of His Excellency Simon Ekpa on the 25th of June, 2025. That brings me to this video, my people. That brings me to this video. Today is 10 days to go to our Prime Minister receiving bail. Biafra rejoice. Biafrans rejoice. 10 days to go. I will be scientific in my analysis. I will be meticulous in my analysis, for the fact that a bail was put on behalf of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. According to the legal team, the legal counsel of Simon Ekpa, they said they have put a bail for Simon Ekpa. However, according to the Finland law, it will take a maximum of 14 days for them to give an assent to the bail, to agree for the conditions to be met. That way, Simon Ekpa will now be at home while waiting for the judgment, the final judgment, in the month of September. So, me looking the way things are, for the fact that on the 25th of June, while they were in court in the hearing, the legal team said they have put in place a bail condition. They've applied for bail, to be more specific. From the 25th of June to today, 30th of June, that's 4 days knocked off already. And if Finland has up to 14 days to make an agreement or to agree to the bail conditions, it means it is 10 more days to go. 10 more days to see Obatobie. I'm looking at the maximum time, maximum 10 more days to go before His Excellency Obatobie will be here with us to marry with us, celebrate with us, interact with us one way or the other. And I want you to know that from that 10 days, that will be the beginning of the time Obatobie will now be able to go through the video analysis of all those who claim they love him, those who say they were part of the media, those who were, claiming to be the media warriors of Simon Ekpa. Those who said they came from autopilot to Briggy, from Briggy to USB. Those who broke out from Briggy, or those who broke out from USB and say fall back to Briggy. Obatobi, once he's freed, he will have the leisure to go through all those videos. Obatobi is a man I know. He's a man with high sense and foresight. He's very intelligent. His, his approach of things are meticulous. He makes sure he dots all his I's and cross all his T's before he starts to speak. So I am confident that when he takes his time and go through all the information, when he see that even the one they call NKERE, he made an amendment to the so-called registration of Briggy in America, where he now called himself the president. He referred to himself as the president. And he ordered us to fall back to Briggy. We saw the document that in the month of September, the 16th or the 18th of September to be more specific, NKERE went back to America and amended the documentation that he used to register Briggy. That's the mistake. No one man should have all this power. This idea of trust, entrusting somebody to go and do something, those days should end. It must be a committee coming together to agree. A committee coming together to say, okay, we want to register this organization. Not one person going to an office, to a registrar office, to register Briggy and the rest of them. Big mistake. Because while everyone was sleeping, while we were looking towards the convention, while we were focused, fixated towards the convention coming on the 29th of November to the 3rd of December, we never knew that in the wee hours, in the month of September, 2 months to the convention, NKERE has gone back to the registration office to make sure the company house in America, to make sure he changed some information, and he wrote his own self. He called himself the president. He referred to himself as the president. During that time, there was no issue with him being the financial minister. In the month of September 2024, there was no issue with NKERE being the finance minister. Now you understand why a structure had to be changed. Now you understand why a formal committee, had to be put in place to change Briggy in this new nation, to make sure some people will have to leave. Now you understand why we had to have a new name called USB, because the old name Briggy has been compromised. Obatobe knew all this thing, but he was being meticulous. A structure was put in place. Dr. Ngozi and her team, the foreman team, were given an assignment by Simon Ekpa. And even before they proceeded, he asked them, are you happy to work with this person? Are you happy to work with that person? They all said yes, yes, yes. No objection. And they went to work. They came with a new structure. They came with the name, they took away the name ministers, and they came with secretaries. And during the convention, the names of the secretaries were called out, and suddenly, when NKERE saw that his plan has been defeated, he made sure the money came out. He made sure the dollars, the almighty dollars was introduced. And suddenly people were talking about men on ground, men on ground, men on ground, protect men on ground. They now blamed Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. But we thank God, very soon, Obatobe be out. They were shouting men on ground, men on ground. But today, those who were shouting men on ground, they are now in disarray in Briggy camp. They are breaking up, fighting themselves, coming in the public to disgrace themselves. The same thing we told them, give account of your stewardship. Nobody forced you to come and serve the Biafrans. You volunteered to serve the Biafrans. So when it's time to give account, you come out diligently and give your account. But they said no. They won't do it. Those that claim they fell back to Brigade, they colluded against Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. But today, we are glad that before your eyes, things are falling apart. No pun intended. Things are falling apart in Brigade. And today, before your eyes, we now see those, the signatories, the job roles of those, the positions of those in Brigade. You have a president in Brigade, and the president has a secretary. You have a president in Brigade. Fellow Biafrans, start to reason with me. Today is 10 days to go for Obatobi to be here with us. And at this point, I want you to know that very, very soon, before these 10 days, Obatobi will be free on bail. But at the same time, if Finland want to pretend and act the same way Nigeria does, if they want to maximize the whole 14 days, a very strange thing to happen, because normally the threshold is 14 days, but within the 14 days, within it, you accept the bail. In most cases, 3 to 4 working days is enough. But the way Finland is going these days, and some say we should not attack the president of Finland. Biafra United say we shouldn't attack the president of Finland. But that same president, he went to shake hands with Shetima at the UN. That same president, he sent his foreign ministers to Nigeria to broker a deal with Bianca Ojukwu. That same president, 2 weeks to our convention, he made sure Simon Ekpa was picked up to destroy the only thing that Simon Ekpa loves so much. That same president, Alice Nastab, is the one Biafra United told us. Biafra United told us not to attack in his platform. Now you begin to understand the psychology. That same Biafra United was the one that came with what? The charter. After we went to Finland, we had a good time. We came back. Biafra Unite came with the charter. That same Biafra Unite does not see Dr. Ngozi Orabueze as his deputy prime minister. That same Biafra Unite does not see NKERE as his APM. But that same man came with a charter. He came to put a spanner, a clog in the wheel of progress of the Biafrans. The all-knowing Biafra Unite, he did that. But I'm glad. Obatobi, within the next 10 days, I'm on a countdown. Every day I'll be doing this countdown to this bail hearing. Within the next 10 days, Obatobi will be a free man on bail. At this point, I want to show you a bit of the one they call Adadiolamma. The one who was praising Obatobi. Obatobi, Mwam, Nenegi Ogodogondo, Ibo Yendu. That one. The one who, after the convention, she was praising Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Then suddenly, she said she got a phone call from Simon Ekpa and asked us to fall back. And now she attacks Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, call her a terrorist, a jihadist, a Fulani woman, Halimatu and the rest of them, insults her. Despite Simon Ekpa warned her, do not attack any member of the cabinet. I have warned you more than 10 times. I have called you in the private more than 10 times. Do not attack any member of the cabinet. You cannot say you love me if you are attacking my cabinet members. You are a saboteur. That's fake love. If you love me, you will love my cabinet members. Do not attack any members of my cabinet. And she said, Obatobi, I'm sorry. I will not do it again. Biko, I will not do it again. But that's a woman now. She has turned around and now she's attacking NKERE. Now she attacks Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and NKERE. Not only that, now she's also calling NKERE a terrorist and a suicide bomber. Fellow Biafrans, you will not hear it from me alone. I present to you Adadiolamma, the one you say you love so much, the one you say she does not tell lies. Ada don't tell lies. We believe in Ada. You all said that. You all said that. Biafrans in the grassroots, in the heartbeat, those that speak the beautiful language of Igbo. You said you believe in Ada. She does not tell lies. When she was attacking NKERE first, you said yes. You all attacked NKERE. When she jumped camp and she was attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, you said yes, yes, yes. Now you love NKERE and you are attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. For the third time, she has changed camp again. Now she's attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, calling her a terrorist, and NKERE calling him a terrorist. And you all say yes, 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 yes. Now we hate Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and NKERE. Fellow Biafrans, you see, this is what happens when an illiterate, a functioning illiterate, a stark illiterate, somebody who cannot spell their name, somebody who pronounces words but they cannot spell those words, that's the problem. People who don't have the listening skills, the writing skills in English, the oratory skills to speak English, the oratory skills, they don't have it. Because in English, you have speaking, writing, listening, and reasoning, I believe. They don't have these things, but somehow you guys always choose the least amongst you to believe and trust. Nigeria has destroyed your brain cells. Because in that so-called Nigeria, they choose the worst person to lead them, a criminal, a drug man to lead them in Nigeria. They choose the worst to lead them. And to you guys in Biafra now, you believe the worst amongst you. You think it's a crime to go to school and study. It's a bad thing to be a doctor. It's a bad thing to be an accountant. It's bad. Nigeria has destroyed your DNA. It is time for you guys to, in fact, take soap and wash your brain. Remove those cobwebs in your brain. Because this new nation we have, we only want the intellectuals. This new nation called Biafra, we only want the intellectuals, those with high sense and foresight, to be the ones to rule us. So at this point, let me present to you the one you call Adadiolamma, the one you all love, Ada. The one you say she does not tell lies. Let me present to you and show you what she's saying now. If you're ready, let's go there. Watch this.
DPM. Even you now watch it out DPM. Ngozi Orabueze, Commander-in-Chief of Terrorists. I now watch the NKERE President of Umuamusu. I now watch this. We can never disgrace ourselves in social media. Never. I go say I intelligent. This brain is
hold it there for me. This time around, they will keep an eye on Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, DPM, and they will keep an eye on NKERE, Mr. President. They will prove to them this time that they are intelligent. But just a few weeks ago, this woman was telling you, she was apologizing to who? To NKERE, begging him. I'm sorry, Baramo, Oge, Baramo. Singing for Oge, loving him, begging him to forgive her. Saying that you all should fall back under the stewardship of NKERE. Biafrans, make them begin to use senses. So I want to believe that our people are educated. I want to believe our people are educated. Biafrans, start to use your critical reasoning skills. Critical reasoning skills. I want to believe the Biafran people are educated. less than 3 weeks ago or 3 months ago, this woman was here attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, asked you all to fall back. She said she got a message from Simon Ekpa for us to fall back under the leadership of NKERE. But I told you, that man does not have the capacity to lead. How will I fall back to somebody who don't have the ability, the capability to lead? But she told you all to fall back, and most of you fell back. You were now attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. You called her all sort of names. But today now she's telling you, attack Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and attack NKERE. I'll take it back for you to hear the beginning of her premise. Listen.
DPM ndo ibe ye na watch zikita DPM Ngozi Orabueze, Commander-in-Chief of Terrorists. Aya na watch the NKERE President of Umuamusu. Aya na watch the. We can never disgrace ourselves in social media. Never. I go say I intelligent. This brain is watching. Eba kana manding with uche. Was babi yanla. Fulani is there. And when you fed vanisi. Then I make even umwibo. Kwebro bala Fulani and Dausa. What if vanisi? Nanda van and make you undi. Why go see an if I womb. But I won't eventually yoga and kill an Angozola Fulani. Or what if your job at Toby alone? Toby trusted you people. Because of you, oh, get on until we keep now, just send me in my hands that it was really school now. Just see everybody, the genuine people, Wesley le school about Toby. Because of good old NKERE, go please your own, go way, just see all of them.
Listen.
Mana now, Opa Kobi don't ma. Still Obi ada on ma. Upon that, no choporia. What pafia? Now the registration of Briggy. Now one originality, everything. Upon that, Oju on afo. Unwelenya. Betraynya. Now supply Finland, the prove. Fake proof to nail him down. Don't need to name Kono Malo. Okune will no qua. Ngozi Orabueze, it will go DPM. NKERE, it will go president. So what draw? Take your president and go. Ngozi Orabueze, adopted name. Take your APM, go. And I have no batobie. Or when if you want Madi Merono. Enough. Uno chozi buye buku do wele do na ebe unu no. Onwere ife o disturb unu. Onwere ife o na ala unu. Onwere anything no stop unu. Did you ever stop Ngozi Orabueze DPM? The answer is no. Did you ever stop NKERE? He will president. The answer is no. Why are you suffering him? Why are you destroying him?
Okay.
Why you want to him to buy before he happier?
Oyibo.
Ebele mezionu. Ebele mezionu. NKERE actually make something. You can be the president. Ndocho. Umuamosu. Zombies. No problem. Take your president and go. Manabike Jinchineke on anywhere na azaba yogi. Obato bien when he form mereki. Release him. Let him go. He don't disturb you and he can never stop you. Our leader Mazen Nadikan is there now. Obatobi una jail kwani again. Although not to be yenga. But for how many months now? How many months? Keji one madeji. Ekpa yi keji since. Why Ngozi Orabueze you were up to this thing? Oh, my question. Why would you were up here?
Hold it there. I just want to show you the madness that Simon Ekpa will have to go through watching all these videos. Seeing how these people, they have disappointed him. This woman you are seeing here was the one who told you, love Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and hate NKERE. This same woman came back and said, no, hate Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and love NKERE. Fall back. Biafrans fall back to Brigi under the leadership of NKERE. This same woman, just 2 weeks ago, she was pleading with NKERE, begging him to forgive her because they have lied on the name of NKERE. She said, NKERE is a good man. He has done no wrong. That she and the Biafrans, they have lied on him. But today, this same woman, Adadiolamma, is now attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and NKERE at the same time. But the deaf, the dumb, the blind, the uncivilized, the artisans, the most vulnerable, you guys still believe this woman. And I wonder, what kind of Biafra do you want in the name of God? Do you want a Biafra that is rigged with poverty or what? What kind of country do you want? That a woman like this, a woman that went to France and used road, do you know the trauma she went through going through road? Going through, is it Libya, Morocco, Egypt, on the high sea? Cross to Europe, cross to Italy, cross to France. This is the woman you are listening to, Biafrans. What do you guys want in the name of God? Do you really want freedom? That you allow a woman like this to control you all? Do you really want freedom? Or do you love Nigeria? Do you want to go back to Egypt? Do you want to go back? Why make the same mistake of our ancestors? When Moses took them out of Egypt and they were going towards the promised land, their stubbornness made them to spend more than 40 years in the wilderness. It means they were in a state of limbo. They were in a dilemma for 40 years. And most of them died and wiped out. They were all wiped out. Some were insulting Moses, telling him to take them back to Egypt. That he's wasting their time. He has wasted their time. They had a better life in Egypt. So I ask you, Biafrans, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Why are you listening to a woman like this? Why, in the name of God, are you listening to a woman like this? What standard of a nation are you setting for yourself where a woman like this can come out and speak, talk baloney, lie, bear false witness, and you all accept it? You say, yes, we love her. We love Ada. Ada don't tell lies. Whatever she says goes. Most of my fans, my viewers, those that love me, most of you, you have left me because of this woman. You are angry with me because I expose her. You are angry with me because I'm exposing this woman. Do you know how many years I've burnt my late night candle to learn, to educate myself, to uplift myself, to become a better reflection of myself? And when I speak with you, or when I speak to you with authority, with facts, you get angry because this woman is saying otherwise. You beg me not to attack this woman. That no, leave her alone now. We like you and we like Adadiolamma. Please don't attack her now. Don't expose her. She's saying the truth. I used to watch you. I used to like you. But now you're attacking Ada. Why? Oh my God, have mercy. Fellow Biafrans, it is time to drop these sentiments. Throw away your sentiments and do what is right. Ada has been one of the biggest problems in this movement. Obatobi told us nobody should speak to the men on ground. But behind his back, this woman was communicating with the men on ground. And her means of communication was flawed. She was using a direct cell phone with a SIM card to call men on ground. Today, most of the men on ground, the captains, they are all dead. And you wonder when they do the audit trail, how did they trail those guys? How did they track them down? They can only do so from your weakest link. Hence, Obatobi warned us, nobody should contact men on ground. But this woman was contacting them. But somehow you said, no, we love Adadiolamma. She does not tell lies. We love her. We love her more than the structure of Simon Ekpa. I showed you a video where Simon Ekpa warned this woman, say, I have warned you more than 10 times. Not to attack anybody in my cabinet. I have warned you not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, 6, 7, 8, more than 10 bloody times. Man, our Biafra people, what do you guys really want? Do you really want freedom, or do you want to go back to Nigeria? You Biafran supporting this woman, do you want freedom, or do you want to go back to a place where the Southeast, they become your governors? Those in the Southeast, your politicians will now come and take over. Is that what you want? This woman, she's a virus. She's very, very dangerous. Any woman that speaks the language of the gods, any woman that speaks the language of the locals, Igbo language, it means she has the ears, the heart of the people. We living in the diaspora, we are less than 200,000 or 1 million maximum. But those in the local, those living in Biafra land, that's where the job is. And this woman, she speaks their language. So when she comes to tell lies here, they will believe her. When she's doing a blackmail, a caricature of somebody, they believe her. This woman, she's very, very dangerous because she's speaking the language of the gods. You guys will not understand what I'm talking about, because this our English we are speaking here is nonsense compared to Biafra, the heartbeat of Biafra. Those living in the heartbeat of Biafra. This woman, she's destroying them, lying to them, and she's causing problem. The men on ground, they believe her because she speaks their language. The men on ground, they believe this woman. They take the risk to communicate with her because she speaks their language. She will shed tears and cry live on TV. And they believe her. They believe her. But today, most of them are no more. Today, most of them have met their untimely death because they believe the Jezebel. She wants to raise fund for men on ground. She, Ada, Noah, and the rest of them, they want to raise funds for the men on ground. And today she's attacking the surrogate, the one Simon Ekpa told to protect the mandate, the one Simon Ekpa ordered to protect the mandate. This witch here is attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. And some of you are happy about it. Lord have mercy. Fellow Biafrans, 10 more days to go. 10 more days to go for the bill to be considered for Simon Ekpa. And he will be with us within the next 10 days. Thank you. May God bless you. And may God bless Biafra. Yeah, Biafra, Biafra. Yeah, Superstar Media. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra. I wanna know. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. I wanna know. We going back to the land. We going back to the motherland. Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land.